Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Basketball Wives Season 5, Episode 7 review. Show starts off with Tammy and Evelyn discussing, Tasha's birthday party and her weed bar opening. And Evelyn lets her know, girl, you didn't miss nothing at her birthday party. We sat there for 2 hours. She did not show, but nobody else really there neither, so we left. Susie had somewhere to go. I had been working all day. I had to catch a flight. We couldn't do it. And the fact that we left her gift and all, but yeah, she was late to her party. We was tired. We ain't had time for that. And then with this weed bar opening, it's a hot doggo mess. That creature that came off the stage from Chuck E. Cheese, Big Diva, was a big no. Although, for somebody, Tasha seems like she's so sophisticated and all that stuff, but to her to think that is a good idea just boggles the mind for me. I just like, why is, Chuck, his little friend at Chuck E. Cheese walking around a weed bar? It was just weird. It didn't make sense to me. And Tam was like, yeah, I think I got some of my eyes feeling a little better now. I'm not all swollen and puffy. And she's like, I tried to tell Tasha that, and she thought I guess I was hating or something, but I got something in my eye or something. Them buildings is old, and if you ain't keeping up with that can come back to haunt you in the long run. And she's like, did you tell her to call? Did Shiny had a call? She's like, no, girl. I didn't think that was my place to tell her that, because then she would have really been trying to come for somebody. So, yeah. We'll move over to Tasha. She summons all of the girls to come meet with her because she's feeling some kind of way about them leaving her party. She gets there and she already showing that she got an attitude. Like, okay, y'all just left my party. What's good? Now, Tammy, she done already gave me, she had the speckles in her eyes. She wasn't coming. But that's okay. But y'all came to my party and left. I would never do that. It was like, you was late. We been there the time you said to be there, and you late. She's like, well, it's my party. If you late for your party 24 hours, am I, as your guest, am I supposed to wait that time? All that time until you get there? Don't mind that noise in the background. But anyways, me as a person, if I'm throwing a party, I'm gonna be on time. I'm not one of those fashionable late people because I didn't spend money on this party, so I sure am gonna want to be there to, reap my rewards. I'm gonna, be there from the beginning to the end, get my money's worth. Tosh, I guess she big money like that, so she don't really care. And she's like, and also that gift y'all gave me. What was up with that? They was like, we spent $300 on that. Girl, your husband out of town, and you ain't really getting in. We thought that's gonna be good for you. Oh, I like a warm body. I don't like that. And she is just like, every time Susie tries to say something, she's like, sit down, child, this is not for you. Go somewhere, peasant. I do not want you in my presence right now. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And Susie is just sitting there with that big old deer in the headlight look on, like, what should I do? And the other girls peeped that out. And then she had the nerve to say, oh yes, like, Tammy, where's my gift at? And Tammy's like, well, since I didn't go to your party, I didn't feel I needed to give you a gift. I'm going to keep my little scented candles that I got to tell. You acting like that? But it was kind of messed up. She's like, well, the month ain't over. I'll celebrate my birthday all month. Well, excuse the heck out of me. What's wrong with you, girl? Okay, we're going to move over to, I'm reading my notes. She wants to know, how do they think the weed bar opening went? Or lack thereof. And I can't believe she needs to ask that. Everybody there looked uncomfortable. It's like, you don't have anything there for us to see. Yeah, you had a little demonstration of, how the weed's going to be going in. But you didn't even know what was going on with that. Maybe it's me, and I've said this before, but if I'm investing in a weed bar, I'm going to, go up to somebody who knows how to do weed and like, hey, can I, come to where you do hair at your salon, and you can show me exactly what techniques going on to do a weave, because I'm opening up my own bar And hey, maybe if you're not happy here, you can come work for me. And see, the techniques is what it's going. Oh, hey, you can even go on YouTube and find out information. But yeah, that was about the only thing that was there at the weave bar, was a little demonstration of how to put a weave in somebody's hair. And Tammy had to show her what step by step what was going on. The TVs wasn't up. That doggone big old big head, Big Diva was walking around. Wasn't no chairs there. They was just basically in an empty room with a table. That's all it was, Tasha. It wasn't no opening. It wasn't nothing to see. So, yeah. But I will say this. The way she was treating Susie, there wasn't no way in the world she would be treating Tammy like that. The way she's up her just cutting Susie off every time Susie says something. But Susie did keep on sticking her foot in her mouth. It's like, well, wasn't too many people there anyway, so I don't know why. Basically, wasn't nobody really there, so I don't know why you mad at us, folks. Yes, we left. And she basically called Susie, said that Susie is a follower, not a leader. Like, if these girls had not been there, would you have left too? Would you, Susie? The world should never know. We're going to move over to allergies. But Susie goes over to Tammy's house because she's feeling some kind of way about the way Tasha treated her. And basically Tammy's like, girl, you need to stand up for yourself. And Susie herself said, well, I be in that, like, that deer in the head. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm not a confrontational person, but doggone, you will not be talking to me like that. I'm like, hold up. I went to your party. It wasn't my fault that you was late. I had other things to do besides sit at your party all night and do nothing. Where I could be at home packing, back in my hotel packing, and getting some rest for this early flight I had to take. How about that? Them apples. But she was like, you need to get a little Tammy in you. You need to get you a little courage. Yeah, Susie is kind of like the lion from the Wizard of Oz or the Wiz, whichever floats your boat. She needs a little courage. Unless she's too scared to talk to people. Scared to say how she really feels. She'll say it in her confessions all she won't. She will come up to the person she needs to say it to. So, yeah. So, yes. Susie goes over to Tasha's house to confront her. Like, hey, I didn't like the way you was coming for me when we all had a little understanding. Well, she was like, well, basically, you're a follower. You're not a follower. You're a follower, not a leader. If the other girls hadn't left, you wouldn't have left. You acting all kind of wrong. I did not appreciate them doggone bag of dildos you sent me. And Susie's like, well, maybe you do need one, because you as stuck up as they need, and maybe you need one to unstuck yourself up. They get to arguing back and forth. Susie proceeds to leave. Tasha's like, oh no, this will not be going on. And did y'all see the look on Susie's face when Tasha appeared back? She's like, oh my goodness, she's going to fight me. But Tasha, she didn't fight her. They did argue. Susie did flip her, head off of her head. So I guess that was somewhat of a part-time kind of sort of fight that they had. Most of the drama centered around this show was all about Tasha and her feelings about how them leaving her party. Girl, I would have left too. Once I get tired, I'm gonna feel like not doing anything. I'm like, ain't no point in me sitting here being mad. Because once I get sleepy, I get cranky. And if I'm bored, I'm gonna be extra cranky. Therefore, I'm not gonna want to be there. Yeah. They did show Shani, her son's turning 13. He's having a bro mitzvah. I'm not really sure why it's called a bro mitzvah, but I'm not sure if she's a little Jewish or not. Not really sure on that, but that child wanted everything. He wanted fire going down the red carpet. He wanted 2 girls on each side. He wanted it to rain doggone starburst on him. He wanted to have a wardrobe change. He wanted Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, who else? He wanted a multitude of people to come, and Shawty looked like, Taboo, I'll find you somebody to come, but you ain't getting all them people. Yeah, you need to talk to your dad about all that. So, yeah. That was the gist of the episode. Oh, yeah, Evelyn, she got her little, I guess it's a lounge around the house kind of wear. Not really an outfit, but something like more of if you could work out, and I guess go. Older folks can use it to go walk around the mall, or you can just one of them days you just tired and feeling kind of sick, you just throw that on. So yeah, that was the gist of the episode. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.